CeCe Winans, When a Woman Chooses God in the Middle of Pain. This is the story of a woman who marked the world of gospel music. But before that, it is the story of a woman who learned how to stand when life tried to break her. Today, I'm talking about CeCe Winans. CeCe Winans is a voice, a legend, an icon. But behind the awards, the Grammy trophies, the fame, and the success, stands a woman who walked through deep valleys. From childhood, CeCe understood that life was not always easy. Born in Detroit into a large Christian family, she sang her first solo at 8 years old, never imagining that God would use her voice to touch the entire world. But that same world would also break her heart. She lost her brother Ronald, one of the pillars of her life. She remembers watching her father respond to this tragedy, not with anger, not with despair, but with worship. That day, CeCe learned something very few people ever understand. Worship is a weapon, even in grief. Then came another unexpected pain, the loss of her best friend Whitney Houston, and later the heartbreaking death of Whitney's daughter Bobbi Kristina, whom CeCe was godmother to. How do you heal from that? How do you keep loving, keep singing, keep serving when your heart is going through earthquakes? CeCe also faced health battles. In 2004, she was rushed to the hospital with a severe abdominal infection. Her tour stopped. Her plans were interrupted. Her body was weak. But in that weakness, she discovered that God is present even when you are forced to pause. Early in her solo career, she almost signed a contract that felt wrong. Everything looked perfect on paper, but her spirit was uneasy. She later said, "I recognized the voice of God." She refused, and that decision saved her future. Even today, despite 17 Grammy Awards, CeCe admits that she sometimes struggled with self-doubt. But she always returned to one truth. God doesn't call the perfect. He equips the willing. CeCe Winans teaches us something essential, especially for every woman listening right now. You can be strong even when you're hurting. You can succeed even when you're afraid. You can shine, even if your story has chapters filled with tears. Your value is not defined by your past, but by your relationship with God. And most of all, a woman who listens to the voice of God will never lose her way. CeCe shows us that a woman can be a mother, a wife, a leader, an artist, a pastor, and still remain faithful to God in every season. So today, let me ask you this. What season are you in? Are you facing a loss? A doubt? A difficult decision? Do you feel like you're not enough? Listen carefully. God wants to lift you up. God wants to guide you. God wants to heal you. If you believe God can strengthen you the same way He strengthened CeCe Winans, write in the comments, "Lord, I put my life in your hands." And don't forget, follow this page for more inspiring Christian stories that will keep you strong, grounded, and full of faith.